Hi, it's Jeff Wade here from stockideas.org with another quick book review for you. Today I want to do a book review of The Wealthy Barber Returns, Significantly Older and Marginally Wiser, Dave Chilton and his unique perspective on the world of money. Before I get into this book review, just full disclosure, I did get this book for free. I was at a conference a couple weekends ago, and Dave Chilton was the keynote speaker, and they gave away his book to all the attendees. So, although I didn't pay for it, I did enjoy it. I should also tell you that I never read the original Wealthy Barber. So this is the Wealthy Barber Returns, but back in the early 90s, late 80s, I don't know exactly. The Wealthy Barber was, one of the premier Canadian personal finance books. So this is sort of the second take, 20 some years later or so. If you aren't familiar with David Chilton, you can go onto YouTube and check him out. He was on Dragon's Den for a couple of seasons here in Canada, and has done a ton of speaking. So I'm sure you can find lots of clips of his advice and become familiar with him. In terms of this book, The Wealthy Barber Returns, it's really a hodgepodge of personal finance advice for anyone, but especially geared to Canadians. A lot of the statistics and data points reference Canada, which for those of us that live here, that's great. There's tons of personal finance books for Americans, and that talk about 401ks and IRAs and all the different options that are out there. But for those of us up north, there is a little bit of a lack of books just for Canadians, so it's always refreshing when an author focuses on us exclusively. This book is quite funny. It's very easy to read. I got through it in just a couple days. The writing is entertaining, engaging, quite pithy, and I think that's good. There are so many finance books that are just boring, dry, stodgy, and for that reason, I think this book is worth reading, especially if you're not that interested or excited by personal finance. And I know I'm a weirdo for being excited by personal finance, but to those of you out there, if you're kind of unsure, or you have a friend or a relative that could maybe benefit from some personal finance advice, but doesn't necessarily have an interest, The Wealthy Barber Returns is probably a great book for them, because it's plain spoken, simple, no math, and it's fun, it's entertaining, it's educating, it's engaging, and I quite enjoyed reading it, and I'm happy to admit that. So, definitely encourage you to go and check out The Wealthy Barber Returns for yourself. If you want to learn a little bit more, you can just click on the link below this video. It'll take you through to stockideas.org. There's a much more in-depth written book review. From there, you can also click through to Amazon and see the reviews there. And hopefully you can decide if The Wealthy Barber Returns is the right personal finance book for you. Thanks very much for watching, and please feel free to subscribe for more video book reviews. Thanks very much.